brotherhood. This my brother from another hood. Different color skin, same color blood. Your mama may not cook like my mama does.
Welcome everybody to the Crate Kids podcast. We back for another week, another live show. I'm Corey Porter. I'm here with my brothers. Say what's good, fellas.
What's good, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
Yo. It's good to see y'all back on a Tuesday.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
jump in it.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. I could start off. I'm gonna start it off because I seen the Bob Marley One Love movie at the movies. Me and the wife, we went out. Kids was at school. We went out, had a free day, went to see the Bob Marley. It was a good movie. I liked the movie. I liked everything about it. I liked the acting. I liked the writing. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was inspirational. It also shined the light on how iconic Bob Marley is, even to this day, with his music all around the world. So it was a great movie. I do recommend everybody going and check the movie out. You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie. Support the movie. And I know it was a lot of Jamaican people that was out there that felt like they should have found somebody that was Jamaican to play the role. But I think the actor did a good job. I think he did a good job. The only critique I would have for the movie, and that's just me being a writer, is that I think they should have talked a lot more about when he got sick and actually showed that process of him being sick and him being in the mountains sick and him losing his dreads. I think all that dramatic stuff is needed for the movie. And I know his family was involved with the movie, so I'm sure they didn't want to relive. What's good, Fran? I'm sure they didn't want to relive the that part of his life again. But I do think for the movie, I think it would have been made the movie like Oscar worthy if they would have had him playing him while he was sick and going through that whole process. And what was he thinking while he was sick? And what was he reading while he was sick? And what was he eating while he was sick? All that things I think is important for a movie. I think when you skip those parts because of your own feelings, you take away from the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I don't know. You guys might feel different.
No, that's fair. I didn't go see it, but I was just curious. Like, did it cover just his adult life, or where did the movie start?
It had a little flashback where they show him as a kid. You know, they showed him as a kid a little bit. They showed him and his wife. And that's a whole other situation too. They showed his wife, the mother of his kids, like Ziggy Marley and them's mother. They didn't, people who know Bob Marley had a lot of kids from a lot of different other women too. They kind of tried to shield that too. They didn't really want to show you. Yeah, they really want to show you all those sides. They kind of wanted to show you him and his music, his relationship with his wife, and that was it. But I mean, if you're gonna tell somebody's story, how my opinion is, tell it all.
You gotta tell the whole story.
The good, right? The bad, the ugly. Tell it all. You know what I'm saying?
So overall, it was a positive movie. Like they just reflected on the positivity.
Yeah. It was a positive movie. It showed about his music. It showed about him going on tour. The album Exodus, which made me want to go listen to the whole album because the album was amazing. Some of the songs they were playing,
it's a classic, bro.
Yeah,
I never even heard the album.
Yeah, like all of his biggest songs that you hear, I think is on that album.
Yeah, you know a lot of the songs that's on there, Steve. You just
like I think One Love's on there. Redemption Song. Like a lot of his big songs is on that album. So the album's amazing. But I just felt like maybe they should just, if you're gonna tell it, tell it all. Like if you're gonna tell somebody's story, like when Jamie Foxx did Ray, they showed him on heroin, relapsing in the bed and all that. They showed it. Like that was his life.
That's true.
That made the movie the movie. When you try to save somebody's image and try not to like tippy-toe around the bad parts, only want to show the good, it's a good movie, but that separates good from great movies to me.
But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to introduce Bob Marley to the world, right? And you want to give the positive before you start throwing the negative out. Yeah, he had 14 kids, right? I don't know how many baby moms he had, but I think he had 14 kids.
Yeah.
Or 14 baby moms. I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. If y'all out there and y'all know the answer to that, just throw it up on the screen so we know. But I think what's happening with the movies now, especially with the biopics, I think they're trying to make sure they put the positive light out there, because all the negative so much takes over, and that's usually what's gonna cause the gossips, right? You know what I'm saying? And he has a very big family, and God forbid, you say something negative about somebody, and then that be the highlight of the movie, like, oh, he was a person of infidelity. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, he's very iconic, Nicola. I'm not saying that, but there's a whole plethora of people who don't know his life. Like they might know his music, they might hear some of his music, but they don't know his life. So he's definitely an icon. He's up there with the Michael Jacksons. He's up there with the Aaliyahs. He's up there, with the legends. He is great. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to protect his image right now, and then they're gonna the stories will come out, and then you'll hear people start talking about their personal relationships with him, and then you'll start seeing some of his not so good qualities. But overall, man, he's a great guy, man. I heard some stories about him. Even I know he was a Rasta, and right, he's a Rastafarian.
Yeah,
he was big into that. So him. There was this Christian guy. I forget the guy it was, and they did like an interview over him, and he was saying like he was on his when he was on his deathbed that he proclaimed Jesus very hard. So that was dope. Good to know.
Yeah.
But these stories are coming out.
Yeah, but Caesar, I asked you, Caesar, like, do you feel like like Terrence said, that if they show the negative part of the movie, it'll create gossip, but gossip creates viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you want people to see it. You want people to see it. If you only show the rosy parts, and that the bad parts is what's going to get people to go see it, you kind of cut yourself short, I think.
I guess. I mean, that's a possibility. But I can see also Terrence's side too. Like you got to be cautious. If this is your first introductory to someone, you might want to just shine the light on the positive before the negative comes out. Because if you do the negative, they might just only focus on the negative, or just take away the negative story, right? They're gonna be like, oh, he was just mad kids, but like forget everything else that he did. They might just be focused on that.
But if the negative is your life, everybody
True.
got positive and negative in their life. If that's your story, tell your story though.
I agree.
Yeah, don't take away stuff to make yourself look away. Everybody has vulnerabilities. Everybody has, things they regret. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if that's your story, tell a whole story, or don't tell the story. But the movie was great. I thought the movie was great. I just felt like that part where he kind of got cancer, he had the skin cancer on the foot part. I think they should have stayed there for a little bit, showed the breakdown, show like, how he was feeling at the time, like the emotion, like bring that emotion out of the movie. And I think that's what separates, like I said before, the great movies from the good ones.
Yo, Corey, did they have anybody in the movie that like any famous cameos, like people that came and saw him that we know from today, or it was just straight like, oh, his life in Jamaica and things?
It was based on a lot of 1970s stuff, so it was like record execs. You know what I'm saying? They say their names, but I probably wouldn't recognize them. It wasn't no like, I don't remember seeing no like famous people, like musicians or anything like that was like that was portrayed in the movie. It was more about him. It was more about his music, his writing and his band. You know what I'm saying? I think it was called the Wailers, if I'm not mistaken. And they were great. Like the music great, everything was great. You know what I'm saying? And they show, I didn't even realize that he got they tried to assassinate him in his crib, but I might be telling too much of the movie now, but that was a powerful part of the movie too, where the guy who tried to assassinate him came back after he came back to the house. So that if you're gonna go see it, go see it. It's a good movie. Definitely support it. But that was my take on it.
Is it the type of movie that you should go to the movies to see, or is it like something you wait for streaming?
I won't tell you to wait for streaming, because I would want people to go out and spend the money and support it and get it up. I don't want you to wait, just to wait for you to watch it at home, because I'm sure somebody else is gonna get that money. But yeah, I would go to the movies and go see it. I think it was good. I think it was good.
That's fair. My fault.
No, you good. You good.
Listen, if everybody who's watching right now, please make sure you share the live. You know what I'm saying? because we about to get into some conversations. And make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on all of the platforms we have, but especially YouTube. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on there. But we're also on Instagram. What is it, Terrence? Crate Kids Podcast, not at, but like it is at the Crate Kids.
It's at at
no
Crate Kids
the
Podcast.
you mean
no the just Crate Kids.
It's either where we at on Twitch.
Crate Kids
on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get it going. But listen, we got a video here, right? I got a video that we're gonna play. Kind of controversial, you know what I'm saying? But we having a conversation. So we want everybody who watches, you know, both men, women, everybody, grandmothers, all that, grandfathers. Make sure y'all chime in. Make sure y'all give y'all input, because y'all opinions and everything and y'all comments matter to us too. So we're gonna play this video, and then we're gonna let us know what y'all feel about the video.
The average 23-year-old girl has slept with more men than the average 53-year-old woman. Let that sink in. We're living in a time, and I know this because I used to be a teacher for many years, and I couldn't believe the sexual promiscuity amongst 14, 13, 12-year-old girls, because here's what they had. They had access to Snapchat. They could send nudes of themselves to older boys or whatever it is from the age of 11, 12. Nudes or whatever it is, well, it's technically child pornography. They would start so young, and they're living in an era where there's no negativity attached to sleeping around. It's seen as liberating. So by the time a girl is 23 years old, I promise you she's slept with more men than a 53-year-old woman, because a 53-year-old woman grew up in a time where she was shamed for sleeping around. There was no sexual liberation. There was a sanctity attached to sexuality. A 22-year-old grew up in a time where Snapchat, twerking, wearing promiscuous clothes, going out, being on social media was all normalized. So if you think that, I'm going to be with a 21-year-old, she's going to have low body count. Guys, what world do you live in? What world do you live in?
Okay, let me start this off I'm gonna start it off by saying this, right?
Hold on. Before you go into that, could I just say, I don't know what school she's teaching at, but if she was my teacher, bro, I'm in front of the class every day.
Here you go, man. You see, you sexualized her. Come on, man.
I ain't sexualized her. She's bad, bro.
Listen, man. Come on, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this about that video though. I think that if you're gonna shame or you're gonna look at girls as being shamed for being promiscuous when they're young, and a lot of things factor into both girls and boys being promiscuous when they're young, but you got to hold that same energy towards boys too. You know what I'm saying? I feel that boys and girls should be. I didn't always feel like this. As a teen, us growing up, we felt like, you know what I'm saying, the more girls you get, the more, you know what I mean, that was like a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? But as you know, older, I feel that you can't shame or look at girls a certain way without looking at the boys too. With that said, though, we know society does look at women or girls differently than they look at boys when it comes to having what they call high body counts, or a lot of sexual partners, a lot of sexual encounters. And I do think it affects women long term when the body counts is high. I do. And I'm just being honest. It does. If somebody tells you that it don't, it's definitely they're lying, because you could sometimes girls gotta move to a whole nother state to even start a whole nother life, because they got a reputation where they from as just being out there with mad people. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to dudes can a man could have wild sexual partners, find a girl he like, marry her, and live a perfect life in his hometown where he live at. Whereas you take a woman that has multiple sexual partners, she's gonna be known as that where she live at. So she gotta kind of like go somewhere else where don't nobody even know her and start a life over there. And God forbid she come back to her town with her new man or her new husband. They gonna be like, oh, that's shorty right there that everybody kind of ran through.
Mhm.
It's sad though, and it's sad that women got to go through that because women make mistakes as teenagers, just like us. You know what I'm saying? Teenagers, you kind of wilding a little bit. Maybe you don't know her family dynamic when she was younger. She could have been touched. Sometimes when girls and boys are touched inappropriately when they're young, sometimes that can jumpstart what's the word I'm looking for? Jumpstart the sexuality in a body. They start looking for sex and wanting to, it can happen when they introduce to sex early. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like we need to have the same energy for both, but society shows us that women are affected way more when they have high body counts.
I agree with you. 99% of that.
All right, so tell me the one.
What's the 1%?
I think now, similar to what I don't know what that the teacher's name was, even though she was bad. I don't know who where she told or where, if she's from this country or what, but she's correcting the ease and access to sexualization, right? So we're living in a culture now where sexual liberation is thrown out there. So when we were growing up, the neighborhood jump off was looked at in a certain light. She was looked at in a certain light because of what she was doing. Now it's like, if you're not doing that, you're looking at as prude. You're not the cool person. So now I feel like because of sexualization of this culture, I think that the females now are looking like, oh, we're looking at ourselves as equal. Like, come out there, you got your Nicki Minaj's, you got your Cardi B's, and they talking about it's very, very sexually explicit things, and the young girls are thinking that's the cool thing to do. So so now that's become the norm, and so now they're not keeping their sanctity. You know what I'm saying? They're not keeping their purity. So I think that's the difference between when we were growing up and versus the culture now. The culture shifted where it's cool to do those things now. You know what I'm saying? Before, it should be cool for the dude to do it. And like you said, like the dude, he could stay in his neighborhood and then when he settled down, they'd be like, yo, that girl got him to settle down. That was crazy. Like that was the one person that got him to settle down.
Yeah.
But now it's like, if you got the neighborhood jump off, you just got the neighborhood jump off. Like, and they're not even neighborhood jump off no more. You don't even call them that. They just it's that's just homegirl from from the town. Like it ain't nothing. Now I don't think anybody's looking at like, yo, they got this many body counts, so I can't wife her. Like I don't think these kids even look at it like that. They just go, oh, like she the joint. Like she the one got all the body. She might got that joint. Like I'm gonna pull up on her. Like that's kind of how it is. Versus us, we was like, yo, that's somebody who we kind of want to stay away from. You know what I'm saying? And we wanted the virgin. We wanted the one who 1 or 2 bodies was cool. But once you start getting, high, low, even high single digits, that was a lot for a female. But if you was a dude and you did that, you was the man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the culture shift is now it's a lot more female liberation and sexualization is desensitized. Excuse me if I'm talking with a lisp. I got my retainers in.
I was trying to figure it out too. I didn't know. I got
my retainers
going on. I was gonna send you a private text like, "Yo, man, take that gum out your mouth."
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to them again.
Let's read some of these comments though, Caesar, before you chime in. Fred said, "I agree. We're living in a time where it's seen as normal and fun to be sexually promiscuous. Social norms have changed drastically from the 1900s to the 2000s." What other comments we got? Go ahead, Terrence. You take this one.
Monica, shout out to Monica. We also need to get back to raising our children and being more involved. These kids have way too much time on their hands. Definitely agree with that.
Friend too. Yeah, Caesar.
Oh, it's like this generation isn't scared of sexual transmitted infections.
That's a nurse talking. That's a nurse talking right there.
Yeah, that's true.
But you're right though.
She's not wrong.
But Terrence, you right. Now see the guy. See how you feel about that. Go ahead.
No, I actually agree with both, but more leaning towards Terrence. I disagree with the fact that a woman has to now move out of her hometown. I don't think they have the scarlet letter anymore. I think it's actually kind of taught to them now. It's woman empowerment. Own your sexuality. It's cool to be sexual. It's cool to use your body. It's yours. You own it. You have the power. So I think the mindset has shifted drastically. And I'm not saying I agree with it. I think man or woman, you should just kind of chill out. I don't think you should be sleeping around or selling your body or doing what you need to do with it. But some people feel that that's their thing. So I do agree that men or women, they're gonna have a huge body count compared to how it used to be when we were growing up. But I definitely don't think they're shunned for it, nor do I even think they feel ashamed for it. And I think for someone to even try to say or shame them for doing it, you actually in return probably get shamed in the new culture that we're in right now.
I do agree. I would like to know, because we old heads now, so we come from a different generation, and all of us been married for years. So to have a perspective of a young dude today, how do they feel about that? Like, how do they feel about, like you said you don't think they care. I don't know if we know, but society has proven that they don't care, like you said. But I would like to know what they feel. Like, how do they feel? Because back in the day, right? If we knew a girl from high school that everybody was messing around with, and let's say a new dude move up from the city, like, you know how it happens. He come into the school and he see her. The first thing dudes do, they nudge him a little bit, like, yo, man, like, don't mess with her like that. She mess with everybody. It's almost like we helped mess the reputation up too. Like, subconsciously, like, that's just was the way you do it. Like, it's almost like you was foul if you didn't warn them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's how it was back in the day. It's like you was foul if you didn't warn this dude and tell him, like, this girl right here, she mess with anybody. She easy. And you trying to wife her. If you don't tell him, it's like you ain't even his friend.
Right.
Yeah, but we don't even operate like that anymore. That's like the scarlet letter. And that's why we looked out for that person if they went to go talk to that person, because the mindset was different. It wasn't glorified for a woman to be sexual like that. She had to be, you know what I mean, modest, or she had to, keep herself concealed. It was only for her man or her, future husband or whatever. But now it's different. You know what I mean? So now if you try to go nudge your friend now and be like, yo, she slept around, he gonna be like, so what are you telling me?
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, what are you trying to say? You trying to get canceled?
Right. So, and Fran brings up a good point too. The new generation lacks, they lack love, and they're trying to find it in all wrong places. And that's a whole nother can of worms right there. But
it's funny. It's funny she said that, because I don't even think this generation even values love at all. And that's why we're gonna get into the whole relationship thing. I don't think they value, I don't think they look for, like, I don't think they care about the things we care about, or how our parents or our grandparents cared about. You know what I'm saying? I think they're really into, I don't want to condemn the whole generation. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what they're into now, what you see online is trending, is more attention and financial, and what can they do for me? He got to make 300,000 to be with me. That's what it is now.
It's crazy how that.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that whole how the whole culture shift happened, right? You know what I'm saying? It went from I'm trying to find a good guy to settle down with, to like, yo, if you ain't making 300,000, I ain't doing that. But it'll be the same girl who ain't doing nothing. Like, and they think that,
I don't know, man.
What is your worth? You know what I'm saying? What is your worth? Is your body your worth, or are you bringing morals and values to the table with you? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the culture shift. I think now, honestly, I think the even the younger dudes now, if I have the honor of mentoring a couple of younger dudes. I think the shift is happening now, where they're not just accepting this girl just because she looked good. Like, what are you bringing to the table? What are your morals? What are your values? How are you gonna sharpen me? Like, I know some. They're not super young, but guys I mentor in the military, they're in their early 20s, and they're like, yo, I'm not just gonna take anybody, you know what I'm saying? and I'm not just gonna accept this for that. Like, because God forbid, you know what I'm saying, you go into get in a relationship, another dude just make more money, or you're gonna leave just because he make more money. Like, what is your value? You know what I'm saying? So that shift is happening. I think the shift in the music is happening too. I think music is plays a big part into how
I agree.
how our mentality, how our culture is shifted.
Mm-hmm. See, what you was gonna say? You was gonna disagree with him?
Yeah. I was gonna disagree with the part of when you said that they want a man that making 300,000, they're not doing nothing. A lot of these females now, they on OnlyFans making 300,000 plus.
That's true.
So
That's true.
you know what I mean. They of course they're not gonna want a man who's not making the 300,000. You know what I mean. So because you gotta remember now. So they could either get on OnlyFans, they could get on social media, they could be influencers, they could all types of TikTok, doing all types of things and making pretty good coin.
But I see that's the problem, Caesar, because I think they leading with the money when it comes to relationships, and that's always bad.
No, I agree. I agree.
No,
I'm not saying
because,
yes or no to that, but I'm just saying. Go ahead.
No, because just because they making 300,000, now they gotta have somebody else that also makes 300,000, or they're not gonna get with them. Mind you, it might be the dude that you might spend 50 years with that'll treat you like everything you want to be. And he might only be making 80,000, but you're gonna skip over him to find a dude who make 300,000 that might be straight doing you dirty.
Right. So what's the difference? What's the difference between that and celebrities? Tell me what celebrity dates an average dude making 80,000. You ain't gonna find it.
No. I think it's a lot of celebrities that we don't know that date regular people.
They date regular people. Those are the ones that are successful.
Like who does Taraji P. Henson date? We probably don't even know, but she dates somebody.
She was with Wale for a little bit. I don't know what she with now.
Nah, she ain't with him though right now. She's with Wale.
Yeah, they might date people who are not celebrities, but I'm sure they making 6 figures. They're not making 80,000.
Nah, you be surprised. Those girls be the ones who, because they understand now, especially they're a little older. They're like, yo, man, the money is not the thing. It's just who's supporting me, who's gonna make me better, who's sharpening me.
True.
And you don't get that until you get older. It's that younger mentality of, yo, I want money, I want this lifestyle, I want to be this particular person. And until you become that, that's what you're always striving for that. You know what I'm saying? So they're striving for that 6-figure person. And 6 figures ain't even a lot of money no more.
Well, they're striving for their counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously the wise ones ain't gonna just look for financial and that's it. They're looking for other things. But the conversation starter is you gotta kind of be at their level. But
but that's why a lot of these marriages is not gonna last. If they even get there, they might not even want to be married. Because I think by the time our kids, maybe not mine, but definitely, well, yeah, mine too. By the time our kids reach levels of to be married, I don't think marriage is gonna look like how we know it.
Right, I agree with that.
It's a lot of different types of marriages now. You got it. Yeah, it's all different types of marriages out there.
What are they actually looking for? That's what I want to know now. I like what if you're a young person, like say you're 15, 16, 17 years old, what are you looking for in a partner? What are you looking for in a husband? Normally, they always say you look for somebody that's like your father. So if we happen to be a generation now, our generation is a lot of generation. I don't know a lot of us who aren't great fathers now. Like we broke a lot of the mold. I'm talking about black and Latino families. We broke the mold where the uncle was a molester, and we broke a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think I don't know everybody's situation. Obviously, I think there's still some crazies out there, but overall, I think we beat the stigma of what was our predecessors, right? So I want to know now, what are those 15, 16, 17-year-old females? What are their goals? What are their aspirations? What is it that they're looking for in a man? Because normally you look for a man that's like your dad. So if you're a woman before and your dad was a hardworking dude, you always look for that hardworking dude. Like, yo, my dad did this and my dad did this for me and he does this for me. And you always look somebody to mirror that because that's your first love. And vice versa. When you're a man, you're a boy, you're looking for somebody who's like your mom. My mom took care of me. My mom did this, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So what is it that these kids are looking for, man? I don't know. And I got 3 young girls, thank God I ain't got to worry about that for another like 10, 11, 12 years. But it's something I got to think about. Like, are they going to look for somebody like me, or are they going to be looking out there and just randomly looking for somebody in the world? Like, what is it that they're looking for?
I like what Fran said.
I agree with Fran. Yeah, I was going to say, I agree with Fran. I don't think 15, 16, 17, they don't have that maturity to even understand what you saying. Like they're not even thinking about that. They thinking about at this point, they're thinking about making the money, getting the money, or living life. Like I don't think they thinking
I
about
don't
who they
know.
settling down with.
I think when I don't want to say, because you got to go through life, right? So I'm not saying like that's somebody who is looking for somebody to settle down right at 16, 17 years old. That's those are rare. Like you got somebody like Corey who he's with Nicola since what, you were 16 years old.
Yeah, 16 years old.
Yeah, so like that's a rare. Even for us, that was rare. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about because you date and then you learn like what I like, what I dislike. So what I'm saying is, what do they dislike? What do they like? Like do they know what are they looking for in a boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? We got Corey, you got London. You know what I'm saying? She's in those preteens age right now, or teenage age.
But like what Fran said, I don't even think they're looking. I don't think they're looking for anything like me. You got to have a certain type of mindset to kind of do what me and Nicola did. Me, I'm always been a person that was really big on loyalty and big on permanent people in my life. Always. I've always been like that. So that's why a lot of my friends are still around, and a lot of and Nicola's been around, and I keep permanent people in my life. I don't do the in and out people. So even at the age of like 16 years old, if I found somebody that I like and we rock with, we love each other, and that's my homegirl, I can't tell you that I knew that we was gonna be together for 25 years. I'd be lying if I tell you that. But we just took 1 year at a time, and long as we being true to each other, that 1 year grew to 2, and 2 grew to 10, and 10 grew to 15, and we just kept it real. And then we just started going through life together and having kids, and being married and having kids and all that. And I think some people want to jump around, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, my personal preference was I wanted to find somebody that I connect with and rock with, and I knew that at a young age, and I was just gonna hold on to that until that messed up, and it just never messed up.
Right.
It just never messed up. But
so what you think? I mean, like you were a younger guy, you know what I'm saying? You went through, a couple of relationships. It wasn't like how Corey was, right? Where Corey found his mate right away, right? Like you dated a couple of people before you found your soulmate. What do you think? Do you think when you were younger you had the capability to comprehend like this is what I desire, or were you looking for something particular?
Nah, I mean when I was young, like in teenage, I knew I wanted to settle down. I just didn't necessarily know what the right qualities were. I was too immature to know that. I didn't understand the true qualities until I got at least close to my 30s. Then I started to realize what was actually really important. You know what I mean? Which is friendship. That's, to me, that's like one of the number one qualities of a marriage. Like if you don't have that friendship, because that friendship is what helps you weather the storms. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that until I was old enough or became mature enough. You know what I mean? I was young and just kind of caught up in essentially back then what was the trend for us. You know what I mean? So
right.
I had to learn on the job in a sense of words.
But that friendship that's the foundation to why me and Nicola is still here too, because sometimes every marriage goes through something where you arguing or whatever like that. That's just a normal thing in marriage. So if people's going through that in their marriage, that's not the end of your marriage because you had an argument today. That's just you just living with two different people with two different perspectives on things, and it clashes sometimes.
But I don't even call them arguments. They're just more disagreements. I think you shouldn't even. For me personally, I don't coin them as arguments. I think arguments are a little harsh. I think they're just disagreements. You know what I mean, between two friends.
Yeah, but long as you keep it between two friends, because sometimes that line get blurred, and then now it might not in my situation or in yours or Terrence or whatever. But sometimes the line get blurred, and then there's some name calling, there's some stuff like that, and in worse extents, it gets physical with certain marriages where you don't hit your friend, you don't do stuff like that. But as long as you keep in your mind that this is my homegirl at the end of the day. Yes, we married, but at the end of the day, this was just my homegirl I used to run through high school with. You know what I'm saying? Right. We used to go out to eat McDonald's and all that kind of stuff and chill. When you remember that times 15, 20 years later, it lets you know like, this situation that we beefing about ain't even about nothing.
So
Yeah,
it's a
'cause it's
perfect
level of
time.
respect. Go ahead, my fault.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
Say
no,
what
go
you're gonna say.
No, I
Now I was gonna say
said
this is a perfect time to segue into the next slide. I think it's we
Yeah. But
hitting it
guys, see,
now.
say what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah.
no. I was just saying that I think that's where the respect comes from, right? When you had that friendship. So, like you said, you think about all the things that y'all been through. You know, there's a level of respect and a level of loyalty that's formed. So,
Right.
you don't disrespect that person.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's what any relationship. I know in marriage, definitely you want to be married to your best friend. But I think even about me and Caesar, you think about all the battles we had as kids, bro. Like I feel like you was my nemesis sometimes at when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying? I know you're my little brother, but we argued a lot, bro. And
Yeah, I
now
remember. I used to get in trouble for that.
Yeah, because you did used to
never
instigate him. Then
you
I
instigated
ain't
and never broke
instigate
it
him. I
up.
just didn't break him up. You know what I'm
You
saying?
instigated and didn't break it up.
I came from a place where you fist fight it out. Now, I had an older brother. So it was like we fist fight. We didn't even tell mom we was fighting. So when y'all was about to fight, I just wanted to see a fight.
Yeah, you was grabbing the popcorn.
Yeah. So you started and then let me see just go to blows.
I ain't start the fight. Y'all
No,
always beef. Y'all
you always be like, you gonna let Caesar talk to you like that? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Caesar, you don't let him just do that to you, Caesar. Like
I'm just saying. Well, listen, at the end of the day, I was just
kids.
doing what was done to me. Like, yo, listen, you got to be tough, man. You gonna let him say that to you like that?
Right.
You gonna let him push him
get
back?
I get it. And
You know what I'm saying?
but I'm saying so to go from where we were, I mean, obviously that was immaturity, right? But even I could think about times where when I was grown, and me and Caesar had altercations, and we're like, it wasn't physical altercation, but we'll have like a disagreement and we'll have an argument. And I'm like, I you just learn to be like, yo, like, what am I saying? Like, this is my brother. Like, I love this dude. Like, this one of my best friends. Like, there's nothing that I want to do I don't want to make him feel bad. Like before, you just say stuff harshly, but then after a while, you get to the point where you're like, yo, I love this dude. Like, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I want him to understand me, and that was the thing. So you learn how to communicate, and I think that transcended, and then it changed our whole the dynamic of our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where now I can't remember the last time we had an argument. And if we have a disagreement, it's just like, oh, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I might not agree, but I hear and I understand what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important. But go ahead.
Now you
go to the next one.
All right, so listen, we're gonna start this segment about relationships, right? So both of us, I've been married, I think 19 years. Cola, correct me if I'm wrong. Caesar, where you at?
6 years going on 7.
6 years. Terrence, where you at?
11, 12.
11, 12 years. All right, so right now though, we ain't married. Take your ring off. We're not married for this whole.
I ain't taking.
You know what I mean, Caesar. you know what I mean. We're not married. I want us to approach each of these situations that we're about to talk about as single men, right?
Hold on, my wife is watching. I gotta
but
get her blessing real quick.
She want to hear that. She want to hear with the single Caesar with
single Caesar. We're gonna say, you know,
what I'm saying, single Caesar, not the married Caesar. So you got to take that out the equation. You got to say, if I'm single and I'm out here and I'm out in these streets and I'm looking for something real, this is how I'm gonna approach it, right?
This is the new 25-year-old Caesar.
The new, out there speeding. You know what I mean?
If my wife is listening, I just need a blessing. Give me like a thumbs up in the comments.
Now listen. Now listen. The most important to you when searching for a relationship, these things right here, you gotta rate these things from the most important to the least important out of these 8.
Now, just to be clear, we're not married. This is
you ain't married. You out there looking for something.
Is this my age now, or this is me 25? You know, at 25.
This is your age. I want this to be your age now because I think it's important for people watching to know what us married men who have been in marriages, successful marriages. Because if you marry even for 6 years in this day and time, that's successful because people ain't lasting no more. You know what I'm saying? So from a married man's perspective, if you was out here in these streets, but you starting off as you looking for something, I want them to know your perspective as a person that's in a successful marriage. What are you looking for? Because I think this is important because I don't think people looking for nothing no more. They looking for money. But I think it's good to show your perspective on it. So guys, see that you started off. You kick it off. What's your most out of this list? What's your most important thing on this list is number one for you on this list?
Number one, let me look at it. We got physical appearance, personality, morals, faith, insecurities, finances, children, and body count. Insecurities. What are we talking about? Like
Now,
they,
insecurities is like, this girl that you with, she's coming with a little baggage, right? She been in
Okay.
some past relationships. She got some trust issues. Is that a no-go for you?
Is that like a red flag?
It's a red flag. Like, listen, that's number one. That's at the bottom. Like, I can't do that, right? Or it could be at the top. Like, this is most important to me. Like, if you got so much insecurities, that might have to be number one for me. That might be a deal breaker, right?
Okay.
Now, when it comes to children, she either has children already or she can't have children. How important is children in the relationship?
Okay.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fair.
And we just talked about body count, so we know what that is. So out of these 8, what's the most important to you when you in a relationship? You in the relationship already.
Okay.
What's the most important to you in that relationship with these things?
Well, at my mentality now, faith is definitely going to be number one. We need to be on the same wavelength. Like, we need to have the same faith.
Okay.
That's going to be important.
That's
Ambition,
your one.
man.
That's
my
one.
one.
Your one.
Yeah. If we're not on the same faith, that's like, if you don't believe in anything, but you open-minded, then we cool. But if you like hardcore atheist or something like that, I mean, we can't even have conversations. Like, you know what I mean? Because like our belief is going to be completely different. Like, we're not even in parallel lines. Like, it's a fork in the road and it's way off. So, you know what I mean? But like, if you know of God, or you have some kind of idea of it, and you're willing to partake in conversations and go to church and stuff like that, then we could work on that. That's fine.
And I'm gonna ask you a little bit more about the faith once you choose your whole 8. But
For sure.
Because I want to know why is that really important to you. But go ahead. So faith is your number one. So what's your number 2?
Faith, my number one. Ambition, not necessarily even finances, because you don't gotta make what I make. You don't gotta make more than me. You can make less than me. You don't even gotta make anything. I'm fine with that. But you gotta have ambition, and that could be, we gonna build this together. You know what I mean? You give me ideas, you challenge me, you push me, or it could be vice versa. Like, you flying, and I gotta ride the coattail. I gotta be your support system. So that's important to me.
So that's 2 for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, if you ain't about nothing and you don't want to do anything, I mean, because I'm a go-getter. Like, I work all day long, every day. I love to learn. I love to grind. So like, if you're not willing to do that, or at least, because like, iron sharpens iron, right? So like, if I'm grinding and working hard and you're not trying to do anything, then there's friction, right? Because like, I'm moving one way and you're not. So that and I thrive better when I have someone like that. Personality and morals is important. I think you have to have a good personality. We have to be able to have good conversations, laugh. We gotta be able to enjoy each other's time. And morals, you gotta have morals, man. I gotta be able to trust you. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta know that you know how to talk. You're respectful, to those around me, to myself.
You might be at work and she on OnlyFans. Like, you don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if she's on OnlyFans, but she covering her face, you know what I'm saying? We cool.
So you wild a little bit. You get a little wild now. You get a little
He's wilding. There's no way.
Wilding. So she got an OnlyFans. She cover her face. You want that?
She cover her face. She got a mask on. She's throwing her body out there. You good with that? He lying.
Nah, I'm lying.
Yeah, he's definitely lying.
I'm lying.
I was about to say, he got a little. He went off on the other side. I ain't even know I was gonna have.
Nah, I'm lying. Keep going. As soon as you said it, my skin boiled a little bit.
All right, so personality is 3. Personality and morals is 3 for you, right? Is that 3?
Yeah. Personality and morals is 3. Physical appearance, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have some attraction. It's gotta be there. And then honestly, like, it'd be nice, obviously I have kids now, so like, I wouldn't change that for the world. But if I didn't have kids, it'd be nice. We can always adopt, right? There's ways around it. There's things to do. And body count,
don't want kids, period.
Like, she don't want kids at all.
None.
Like,
maybe she don't want none. You don't like them.
I mean, if it's that bad, I mean, I got nieces and nephews, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? But
I listen, no, she like them. She don't like them in the house. She don't want them.
You
They
know what
messy.
though?
They
I ain't
messy.
even gonna hold you.
They could come visit, but they gotta go home.
Yeah,
If we
she was- yeah.
enjoying life, I'll be all right. I might roll with that.
Now, mind you, you saying this from single no kids season.
Right. But we traveling
right now. You got kids, so don't
world.
blend that. Don't blend it because you got what you got already, so you comfortable saying that. Can you go through having no kids?
I mean, if we traveling and we just living the life and we got dogs, I could sacrifice if I got everything else. If it's an 80-20 and that falls into 20, I might be able to live with that. And then, body count. I mean, with my mentality now, I might at this age, honestly, I don't even ask you. I don't even want to know.
You know what?
So you taking the bodies?
I don't want to know. If I don't know, then I don't know.
What does she tell you? What she tell you is 20 of them.
She said, "Y'all got 20 bodies, B.
20 bodies right
And
now.
you know
Let's get
one.
married.
And you know
Let's get
two.
married.
And you know two of them.
Let's get married.
Nah. See, if I know the person, that's different.
Don't mess it up, Terrence. Don't mess it up, Terrence. Wait.
I don't want to know the person.
She got 20 bodies out there, and she's talking about let's get married. Let's do it.
If she's coming to the table with everything else, you know what I'm saying, and that lifestyle is over, all right, that's fine.
That's crazy because you from a whole different generation where bodies count matter. So just let me know that you kind of with this generation a little bit in that mindset.
I'm evolving. I can't stay stagnant. I try to grow with the generation to an extent.
So okay. So where you at now? You at fourth? So was body count your fourth?
Body count is like the last. That's like 7, 8. So if I had
body count, body count's all the way at the bottom. Out of all of this list, that's the least important to you.
Yeah, that's the least important to me.
Right,
and then I would probably say the 7th was children. So let me start from the first, right? So we got faith was number 1, ambitions 2, morals is 3, physical appearance is 4, insecurities is 5, children is 6, and body count 7. I think, do we have 8 on here?
1, 2.
No, it's only 7. There's only 7 on there.
Oh, look at the miscount. Y'all know I wasn't good at math.
I'm over here looking like, yo, hold on, I got 7. Where's the 8?
You know what I mean? But listen, I could act like I put morals on there on the same thing, and that's 8. I could do that.
That's true. That's true.
You
gonna save your math? You gonna save your math?
I dropped the ball on it. I definitely
He's trying to rectify the situation.
I definitely dropped the ball on it. I put 8 was supposed to be 7. But all right, so you said body count's the least important to you, and the most important to you, and you said was faith.
Yeah.
I say, Terrence.
I like your list, Caesar. That was a nice list.
Appreciate.
Oh man. Put the list back up, Corey.
Oh, my fault. That was me.
That wasn't me, man. Come on, man.
That was me.
Put the list back up. So number 1 for me, we talking now. I'm gonna go personality first. I think I got to get along with you first. Faith second. I'm just gonna do my list, and then y'all can ask me whatever y'all need to ask me. So personality first, faith second, physical appearance third, ambition and finances 4, children, insecurities, and then body count.
Okay, hold on. Before we dive in, let's tap into some of these comments real fast. See what people are saying. Then we jump right back to you, T.
Go ahead.
So we got Cola personality, faith, appearance, children, finances, body count, insecurity.
Okay.
Fran says faith, ambition, personality, morals, physical, body count, insecurities, children at the end.
That's pretty similar to yours too, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Fran put children at the end though.
I think it's bleeding into what we know now.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Y'all ain't getting no sleep. I get it.
Y'all experiencing kids right now, so it's like, yo, those kids last, bro.
I ain't getting no sleep. You know what I mean?
Word up.
Look at them kids like, you know what, man? I don't know.
So Anthony Ray,
I would have known what I knew.
Faith, personality, morals, ambition, appearance, children, and body count.
Okay. Insecurities
last. Okay.
What up?
What's up?
Yo.
What's going on, Nikki, man? We need to get you on the podcast, man. This has been the perfect one for you too.
Listen, whoever's watching right now, please share the live. If you there, we gonna get even more people join the
Blast.
conversations. Everybody's comments and opinions, it matters. So put your comment on the screen. We talk about it. You know, everybody got a voice.
Word.
Yeah. So Jerome Knight, shout out to Knight, was good. Personality 1, physical appearance 2, insecurities 3, ambition 4, faith 5, children 6, body count 7. Yo, it's crazy that as our generation, the body count is really at the bottom of the list. So
Yeah.
we might not be too much different than the new generation, man. Might not be too. Yo, never mind. I'll let y'all go. Go ahead.
But go ahead, T. So
Nah, it's
tell
still
us
your
why.
turn. It's still your
Yeah,
thing.
No,
Tell us why.
that's I said my
Why'd you
list.
pick
I
your
said my
list?
list.
Yeah, but why? Like, why? Break down.
What,
a little bit,
what
like,
was his
why.
number one, Caesar?
Personality?
Personality.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
that-
feel like
yeah.
this. I feel like when you got a personality that I rock with, that's the most important factor because I feel like that's where you develop that friendship, right? If you got a personality that I mesh with and I'm good, I'm cool, I feel relaxed around you. I can talk to you about anything. You reciprocating the feeling. I feel loved by you. Yo, that's number one. And then faith can come shortly right behind that because we got to have a similar faith. You know what I'm saying? I think that determines your morals, your values, and that kind of predicates all all the rest of this list. Like if you got the personality and the morals and the faith, you can work on any other issues that you haven't. So I feel like um when you got your best friend, you're gonna work through all these. So insecurities, I feel like that's one of the things I would have a struggle dealing with. But when I got my best friend and they know that I love them in the magnitude that I do, the insecurities are gonna be a lot easier to work through. So I can they'll know that I love them and I know they love me, that we gonna be able to work through those issues. So but that's what I was gonna say about Knight's comment. He said, he don't want to be dealing with somebody else's not suffer from another man's mistakes. But that's kind of what you get when you have a woman who's been dealing with dudes, you know what I'm saying, and they get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Something that feel familiar is what it is. So, that's what I think about that. But y'all got questions? Talk to me. What's going on?
Well, I got to do mine first, right?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. See, they put me up on the screen. What
I
were we
got
doing?
you.
All right. Okay. So with me, personality and morals, I'm with Terrence. That got to be number one for me. That's most important to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, you can't just be if our personalities is off and your morals is off, it would throw everything else off. It almost eliminates everything. It almost overshadows everything else. If you funny style, you know what I'm saying, we don't even need to talk about nothing. We definitely ain't talking about no kids and all that kind of stuff. So I think personality and morals is number one for me. Second to me is faith. Of course, you know what I'm saying? I feel like God is absolutely important in a relationship. Absolutely. Just from my own experience, but I ain't married right now. So God is most important in a relationship for those who are not in a relationships or is trying to get into relationships. I know we live in a world right now where people don't really value God like they used to. They look at him like Santa Claus or something like that. But let me tell you something. God is 100% real. You know what I'm saying? And if you put God first in your relationships, almost everything on this list don't even matter no more. You know what I'm saying? So faith is 2 for me. Kids is 3 though. I'm surprised y'all bugging. I need mine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nah, but
my
hold
kids,
on.
man.
Are you talking about based on what you know now, or
I'm talking about from when I was a kid, 10 years old. I knew I wanted a kid.
okay?
I love kids. Like I listen, kids is 3 for me. I need them. I need kids.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I need my kids.
I'm gonna let you go, but I got a question for that.
Yeah.
So
Kids is 3.
my paper.
Finances and ambition is 4. That's 4. And not necessarily I'm looking for somebody that's gonna make wild money, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking for somebody like Caesar said, that what we doing. make sure you good with money. You know what I'm saying? That's important too, because having a lot of money and not good with it is almost like having no money. So, good with money, you know what I'm saying, and respecting money, that's important too. So I think that was number one for me, Caesar.
Yeah. No, one was personality, 2 was faith, and 3 was ambition.
No.
No,
Three was
sorry.
children.
3 was kids.
3 was children, and 4 was ambition.
4 was ambition and finances. 5 is physical appearance. You know what I'm saying? We up here fronting right now, but physical appearance could have been 1, because if you won't even like what you looking at, I don't even care about the rest of the stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna try to have no kids with you anyway. But the personality. But the only thing about let me clarify that.
Sorry, go ahead.
The only thing about it is that, right? The reason why I didn't put appearance 1, because sometimes you meet people in different settings. So let's say you at a job, right? And there's a girl in there, and she don't really look all that when you first see her. But then y'all start talking at the job, and come to find out you like her personality so much that her physical appearance is beautiful to you, because inside beauty is the real beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's not the outside. You marry, and is that inside beauty is what makes a person beautiful. The outside, that stuff fade away. You get old, you get wrinkled, you get gray. You know what I'm saying? That stuff will fade away after a while. You be all shriveled up. But that inside beauty don't shrivel. That joint that stays there. So I think physical appearance for me, I think that was number like 4 or 5. I'm not sure where I'm at now. But body count matters, man. I ain't putting it at the bottom like y'all wilding. y'all are wilding. Body count absolutely matters.
You old school, Corey.
I'm old school with it, man. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be walking in the mall. They're like, you with him now? I don't need that. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here looking. I'm looking with my head down at the register. Come on, man. I'm not doing that. Body count is not at the bottom. I will not put body count at the bottom, because I'm gonna be lying. Body count is definitely probably number 7 for me. Insecurities, I feel like that can be worked out. I think we all come with insecurities when it comes to relationships. Everybody got something they dealing with. And if you're gonna get rid of somebody because of their insecurities from their past, then you ain't really ready for no relationship. So I think insecurities at the bottom. Body count 7 though. I would have put it higher, but the rest of that stuff mattered too. But y'all better stop acting like body counts don't matter. That joint matter, man. It do.
Nah, I mean it do, but I mean compared to that list, it ain't the top.
Nah, you can't put it high on that list. You can't.
Yeah. My wife trying to get all of a shot. I'm gonna post a question up here right now. Y'all let me know if y'all want to answer.
What? I'm ready to answer. What?
No, knowing y'all wives' personality now, if you could go back and
she out here trying to cause trouble, man.
Oh, nah. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. I'm going back. We're gonna do it all over again.
Word.
All over again. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Same.
I ain't gonna meet nobody. I ain't gonna meet. And listen, I know we ain't supposed to be married right now. We supposed to be single. But I ain't gonna meet nobody that's gonna be able to deal with me like that.
They deal with you the way they deal with you?
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? We know we grew up with strong women, Ma. We grew up with strong women. I married a strong woman. I married a strong woman in my life, and she get on me too, just like my mom's will. She will. Corey, what you doing? She talking to me yesterday. Yo, man, you gotta finish that book. Like, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? When the last time you did that?
But see, I think that's what
she don't talk to me like I'm Corey Porter. Huh?
That's where that ambition comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not gonna let you slack. You know what I mean? That's why that's
the whole house. You can walk in my house and feel the ambition. Everybody doing something.
Word.
I got a son right now, probably working on his YouTube channel. Like, everybody's doing something.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, they following the example. So put Nikki's comment back up there, C's, real quick. I'm gonna read her comment. So
which one?
I do
is this one?
I think patterns need to be on a list somewhere, or learn so much about a person based on their patterns.
When you say patterns, what do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about when you say patterns, Nikki? I want to clarify. I don't want to say what I think you mean, and I want to know what you're exactly saying. So comment on that. And for everybody that's watching on the live right now, share the live. Please go to the YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe. Let's push this Great Kids podcast out to
we having deep conversations right now too.
Yeah, let's
yo, but hold on. She agreed with me somewhere. Don't try to skip
that. No, I'm talking.
I got you. She said I don't agree with Corey on the appearance.
Yeah, she gonna come back with what you said, but listen,
it's high in the list.
That's how. Yeah, y'all gotta stop. like y'all
She
just
look
gonna
different
walk up to a
outside her
girl
work
and looking
clothes.
funny in the face, talking about, yo, let's get together. That's not gonna happen.
Nah,
But,
appearance was high on my list. Appearance was, I think it was 3.
Appearance was number 4 for me.
Yeah,
okay,
like
that's kind of I guess
but
that's 50%.
so just to comment on that, I feel like you said, like this is why I think personality matters, because you might have a bad like we've all, you know, talking from us, like I know who we all been with, like we're not ugly dudes, right? We had some pretty attractive females in our
Yeah.
past, right? That don't make them the best mate for us. You know what I'm
No.
saying? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like their personality that's best for you, I feel like that's where you find your attraction. Now, I don't think we ever gonna pick an ugly girl, you know what I'm saying? Even if the personality is great, we're never gonna pick an ugly girl, because you fall back on that too as well.
I
Same way you fall back
I
on
didn't
friendship.
attract the ugly ones. I didn't.
Yo, ugly girls liked you. They just knew that you was out of their realm. You know what I'm
First of all, I
saying?
was one of those cool dudes too, so I never treat and I don't even like calling them ugly, but I never treated
Unattractive girls to you.
Unattractive.
Unattractive
I
girls
never
to you.
treated I never treated unattractive girls funny. Y'all hear my dogs barking?
Nah.
Okay, cool. All right, because I'm about to hurt these dogs.
Yeah, nah. Like I
But-
agree 1000% that personality, that's the usually can attract you more. Like you talk, like you said, you talk to somebody and you chill with them, you cool, and like, yo, and they was already cute, and now that you see it, like, they're bad now. Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I got now that's when you start falling in love with the person. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you cute and you got the personality. Because usually, not to say all, but a lot of the badder girls, they kind of feel themselves, so they walk in a
Be careful. Be
in a certain
careful.
light.
Be
They work
careful.
they walk in a certain light.
You know
I'm
what
just
I mean?
saying from my experience. I'm not saying all. Like, again, I ain't saying all, but I said a lot of the more attractive females, they got a lot of insecurities, and they got
Hold on, T. I gotta hit you with this question. Yeah, but
Yeah,
if a joint is ugly, are you really gonna stick around and see what her personality is like?
no.
No, listen. The only way you might is if y'all work together. Because if you work together and y'all around each other every single day, 5 days a week, that relationship might grow on you a little bit.
I don't want to use. I think it ain't possible. Let's think about this.
I don't want to use the word.
I'm gonna be the realist here, right?
All right.
You gonna be cool with it. Y'all gonna be like, yo, I rock with her, but you gonna slide off sneakily. You're not wifing her.
Dang.
You was not wifing somebody you unattractive to 100%. If they got a cool personality or something that you're not attracted to, is she big or she too skinny or whatever the thing is that you find an unattractive quality in her, you not sticking around to see that. You might, like, all right, you cool here, but you not going out in public with somebody you unattracted to, because you knowing like, yo, I'm not attracted to this, so these dudes ain't gonna be either. So, most people want that trophy. Somebody like, yo, like my wife is the better half of me, and if she ain't holding her weight and and bringing that to the table and being the better half of you, and that way, and taking care of herself, then you ain't gonna do it.
Yo, Terrence, what France say? No, go back. What France say?
Terrence basically saying when her heart and personality is big as her, that peach.
Well, what she mean by that?
That means you only.
You know what she mean by that? You know what I mean?
When her heart personality is big as her, I like, I need a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like a little bit of that backside, huh?
Listen, we ain't married right now. We talk. We single. You know what I'm saying?
And right, we got the answer was the pattern, the way in which someone makes a decision.
Okay,
that's what she meant by pattern.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think that should have been on there. There's a lot of things that we could have talked about on there, but I think that patterns are important, but I think that goes into your personality as well. So
what you mean by patterns? What is that?
That the decision making right here, and way which someone makes a decision.
Yeah, like are you an impulsive person? You know what I'm saying? Are you a person who take a long time to make decisions? Are you,
I'm a thinker, so I don't get
overthink.
I don't get mad fast. I don't get mad fast at all. I don't get mad fast. I can think about something. It takes a lot to get me mad. The only thing about it is when you get me mad, I'm real mad. So that's kind of bad too.
Yeah. So we all got everybody got insecurities. I think that everybody deals with it. I had to be the dark skinned dude around a whole bunch of light skinned dudes when
Yo,
light skin was in.
let's not
You know
even
what
go
I'm
back
saying?
to this conversation.
No, I'm just being real. Like that's my insecurity. Like I
never
always
had
felt
that
like
problem because I was kind of in the
you
middle.
kind of in the middle. You
I'm
know
in
what
the
I'm saying? But
middle, so they call me.
always
You
been
know what I'm
the extra
saying? Like
chocolate.
I have a
I
problem.
actually been the
I was
extra
that.
chocolatey dude around all y'all. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
that
And I
little
always had
dude
it.
though. I was like, oh, little cute Corey.
Little
It was
Corey
never like,
Corey with the
you know,
big
I wasn't
ears. You know
looked
what I'm
at
saying? But you wasn't
other
ugly
dudes
though.
was. I'm saying, but
And
I
he
was
always
like that
cool.
little cuddly friend, probably. You know what I'm saying? Good thing Nicola
Yo.
picked me up. Anybody want me like that?
Yo,
But
Corey's
listen,
starting right now. Like he wasn't one of the popular kids in high
Jada
school.
said she was waiting for me to say that. What you was waiting for me to say, Jada? That I was around all the light skinned dudes.
Yeah, because soon
you know
as she said no, she was waiting for you to say that ugly thing, and you're gonna come outside. Because soon as she said that, you went all the way in. You wanted somebody to give you the alley oop, and you dunked it. That's what you wanted.
Nah, I said personality matters, but you got to be attractive. You ain't gonna be no 2 and think that I'm gonna wife you. I ain't wifing no 2. I'm gonna be real.
But wait. So, but what are you rating the numbers on? Just the looks?
My attraction, whatever my attraction is.
Okay.
I ain't throwing that. I ain't saying what they are, but I'm saying whatever my attraction is. If you're a 2 in my book, the highest you, even if I'm attracted to your personality, the highest you gonna be is a 5, 6. And that ain't wifey material to me.
Let me
We
tell
got
you something.
someone saying
That
I look at personality more like a natural attribute. A pattern is more disciplined decision.
So yeah, she's articulating very well.
I think I need to be educated on pattern because I'm still a little lost, man.
You still a little lost on it?
Yeah,
so explain what they mean by when they say patterns. They mean
Yeah,
like doing the same kind of things based off of your past relationships,
or is it the way like they mind work, the way their brain work?
I don't know. I think you need to find somebody that's has your weaknesses as their strengths.
Like a yin and a yang.
I'm gonna give you an example. Like, believe it or not, I'm really unorganized.
I believe it.
What you believe it or not? Like we don't know who you are.
It wasn't hard to believe.
Believe it or not, like we don't know who you are.
To the people that don't know me, man. Listen, I'm really unorganized. Like, I'm not organized like that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I've always been unorganized.
Believe it or not.
Even when I was writing music, I had papers all over the place. Like I'm like that. But my wife is very, very organized. So we balance each other out. You know what I'm saying? We balance each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fair. Yo, we do got a doctor in the chat. Someone please, I'm phoning a friend. I need to understand what pattern means. I appreciate it. Cause
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you need somebody that kind of balance you out. Like wherever you slack at, they kind of good at that. Like Cola has a really good memory. She remember like, okay, Corey, the kids got to go to the doctors this day, and she got to go to track practice. Like I ain't that person. I don't even like answering the phone. So it's like she answering emails and all that because that's what she do. And I'm not
that's
your
partner though.
But where I'm at though, not that she's not at this level, but where I'm at, I think safety all the time, 99% of the time. So I could look at a situation and say that ain't safe. We shouldn't be doing that. They might not see it, but I can see it and safe. And I'm real good at reading people too. So we could be somewhere where we meet somebody.
I feel like that's Nicola's strength as well.
Yeah, we could be somewhere where we meet somebody, and I could be like, "Nah, that's not your friend." I'm good at that. I could pick.
You good at picking out person. Like you got discernment. I definitely give you that. Like you could be like, "Yo, this energy don't feel right. This ain't the person for you." Like, I definitely give you that. You're a person who's always been very wise and who you allow in your inner circle.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people they don't. I mean, not that I be on a low, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, we gotta move. We was on that for a minute, so we gotta move.
That was a good one.
That was good.
Yo, go to the YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe to the Instagram, subscribe to the Twitch. What else we got?
YouTube, Twitch, Instagram,
Facebook.
We everywhere.
Go on all of them. Go on all the social medias.
Facebook is Craig Kids Podcast. You know what I'm saying? At Craig Kids Podcast. Go to the like the page. You know what I'm saying? And maybe eventually once we get enough people over there, the lives might be taking place over there because that's where all of the people that's kind of rocking with us can go congregate in one spot. You know what I'm saying? So
and leave comments. Let us know what you think.
Yeah,
Let us
right.
know.
See, you ain't mentioned it.
Oh, the Spotify.
Oh yeah, we are on Apple Podcasts now. We are on Spotify. Everywhere you listen to your podcasts. Audio.
We really
only,
want to
just wanna
know.
drive.
We really want to know what you guys are thinking of the podcast. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? You know what I'm saying? Is there something that you think we should be talking about? Like, let us know in those comments. We read the comments, and we're really gonna push that out, push the agenda. You know, we might have some opportunities in the future where we can have some guests come on here and you know speak their truth, speak their opinions. You know what I'm saying? So go in the comments, guys. Let us know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We might even, you know, see the why y'all feel. We might even could put the link down right inside the comments. And if somebody want to join the show right now and actually ask a question about we talking about relationships right now. Ask a question and you know, and y'all can come on the show and give your opinion.
Let's do it. Throw the link up there, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Throw the link
Whoever
up.
wants
If
to
you
come
want to come on a
and
live and you want to come on here and you want to just be in a discussion and just talk, get on your phone, get on here. You don't gotta be a professional setting. We understand what it is. Get on there. Let's talk, man. Get on the live. Let's see your face. We got a community out here and let's see what's going on.
Word.
We lost Corey?
Nah. I think he had to step away for a hot
okay.
second. So
okay. But yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get the link. There he goes. I think he's gonna get the link first, real quick.
Okay. But yeah, we on Spotify. Go to the Spotify and let us know. Y'all can listen while y'all in the car. You know what I'm saying? We on Apple as well, right, C's?
Yeah, Apple. We on Apple Podcasts and Spotify podcasts as well.
Okay.
If you want to just listen, you know, maybe doing some dishes or driving, and you want to just listen. You know, we there.
We just comment. What did it say?
That's tomorrow. So when I first started dating, my dad used to tell me to look at patterns. What he meant was look at how the person responds to situations, how they carry themselves, their behaviors and actions. Then ask myself, do I notice any patterns that would tell me they're a good mate or not? That's
okay.
Very good.
All right.
Very good way to think.
I like that. Okay.
And
yeah, because I really didn't understand. I didn't understand patterns, but now I do. That's okay. I like that.
Yo, it's very big. It's very big that, you know, I have 3 daughters. Caesar has 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, Corey got 2 daughters. It's very big that we as fathers teach our daughters what to look for in men, because we don't want them out there looking for something that we lacked and we didn't give them. So let's be the father figures that we didn't have and go out there and teach these young girls, what it is to have a real man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's part of the pattern as well, you know. And let's break these generational curses. We already broke a lot of the molds of being bad dads, but now let's be great dads.
I respect that.
That.
Nah,
they talking to you, man.
I'm reading them. I definitely know pattern recognition, but I was just in the context. I was just so confused. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I don't know if it's like my coffee ain't kicking. I don't know what it is, but I was definitely lost though. But now I understand.
I missed the whole thing, man.
Shout out to pattern recognition.
Decided they want to fight real quick.
Yo, honestly, you go back and watch the podcast on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Go catch that.
Or Spotify.
Go to Spotify.
Somebody call us a great dad. I missed it. Come on, man.
You great. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen.
That's a good point though. My wife just brought up. She barely sees a man open the car door for their woman anymore. That's true though.
Well, let me tell you something.
Is chivalry dead?
Nah, because I opened the door for my wife.
You open the door for Nicole?
Yeah, I open the door.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you though. I think me and Nicola might have been together too long, because you know what it is? We were friends, so we you know, I don't know. We was just hopping out of cars. So I guess I don't know. It's something that maybe as we getting older, now that we middle age.
Nah, I think it's. Again. I mean, I think it's something like if it's something that you always did, keep doing it. If it's something you ain't never did, then I mean it worked for you.
Nah, my wife looking at me like, "Yo, can you open up my door?" Then I got to do it.
Yeah. Of course, I'm sure.
But again, it's the context of the personality of the person that you have. Some girls might be like, "Yo, stop opening the door for me." Like, I don't want that. But some girls like, "Yo, I really want that." Like, yo, you see this dude opening the door for his wife? Like, well, I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So some people might want it.
Word.
You know?
Word. Sometimes when I be seeing people how they be like my proposal was good, but we ain't supposed to be married right now, so I'm wilding. So listen, let's go to the next Let's go to the next thing. We still on the screen though.
Yeah. What we got?
Okay, listen.
Oh,
What do you dislike the most in a relationship? And you got to rate this from 1 to 5. I guess I got to go first, right? Because y'all went first the last time, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
throw the
yeah.
link up there too. Throw the link up there.
Oh, yeah,
So people could chime
Yeah,
in.
put the link up there. If y'all want to, somebody want to jump in the show and y'all want to be like a fourth person, then we're gonna open it up real quick. All right, so listen. Number one for me that I dislike the most is disrespect.
Talk to him.
Disrespect is the number one thing for me. I can do whatever I can do with all of this extra stuff here, but I can't do disrespect. Disrespect is a crazy thing for me. I can't do disrespect. Number two, I don't like arguing at all. I don't like arguing. That stuff start messing with me, and that's a whole other thing about anxiety and stuff. I get funny. My body get funny if I don't like beefing. I don't like beefing. If we got something going on, let's just talk about it, clear the air, move on. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to silent treatment. I don't like silent treatments either. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be walking through and we ain't talking. That's not my thing. I don't like it. Let's figure out what's wrong. Let's fix it. Let's get back to doing what we do, watching TV, chilling, going out to eat and all that. I don't want to walking around the house on a Saturday. I'm not married though, but I don't want to be us together and we ain't talking, right? Dirtiness got to be there. You know what I mean? You can't just be walking around here dirty. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by dirty though, not like you physically dirty, more about like you just wild messy. You know what I'm saying? You just got, spaghetti on the dresser, all that kind of stuff, dirty. You know what I'm saying? And lack of motivation. I guess if you gotta put it in there, lack of motivation will probably be at the bottom. But everybody's not always motivated every day. And I'm a real motivated person, like 90-something% of the time. But I got some days I don't do nothing at all. I don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess my number one is disrespect, arguing, silent treatment, dirtiness, lack of motivation.
Okay. That's
Go
a
ahead,
fair
Cease.
one. But before I jump into mine, we got a couple of people chiming in.
Okay.
So we got disrespect, arguing, silent treatment, lack of motivation, and dirtiness.
See, that was like my list, only a little switch around.
Yeah. Then we got disrespect, arguing, dirtiness, silent treatment, lack of motivation. Okay.
So Fran said you could be dirty. Fran said you could be a little dirty, but she don't like that silent treatment.
Yeah. No, the dirty was actually first, right? It's 1 to 5, right?
You don't like the
So I can't-
dirtiness. You
She
don't
don't
gotta
want the
talk to
dirtiness.
me, but don't be dirty.
Right. Don't be dirty. I ain't gotta say nothing, but don't be dirty. I respect that. Then we got disrespect, lack of motivation, dirtiness, arguing, and silent treatment.
Yo, it's crazy that dirtiness is right in the middle of a lot of people's comments, man.
But I'm surprised that she got like arguing at number 4. See, I'm a person, I don't like arguing. So arguing had to be way up at the top for me.
But that goes to the personality, man. A lot of people like arguing. It's like, all right, we can argue, but as long as we find a resolution, it's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Who
Then
else
we got spaghetti on the dresser. I had to make sure. All right, then we got lack of motivation, disrespect, silent treatment, and dirty, even in arguing. Okay.
Wait. You dirty and you arguing is wild.
Then we got disrespect, arguing, dirtiness, lack of motivation, silent treatment. Okay, that's
I
fair.
really need some more men on here too, because I want to know, because men, I think we naturally see. Wait, I went first, so y'all didn't even go yet.
No,
we ain't
Terrence
go
will go now.
Let me be quiet then. Go ahead.
You want me to go? You want me to go next, Cease?
Yeah.
You don't want to go yet?
Now take it away. You got it.
All right. So disrespect is definitely number one. Definitely 100%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Disrespect it. You gotta have respect in a relationship. Honestly, number 2 for me might be dirtiness, bro. I feel like cleanness brings me peace and it gives me sanctity. Like if you a dirty person, that literally throws my whole energy off. So I'm gonna go disrespect, dirtiness, arguing. I don't want to be arguing with somebody all the time. That's number 3. Lack of motivation. Actually, I'm gonna switch that. Lack of motivation is 3. Arguing 4, and then silent treatment is 5. I don't care if you don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Oh, dude, you give me silent treatment. Listen, I'm in solstice, bro. I'll be at peace.
Nah, I can't.
Nah, I'm not joking. I'm dead ass, bro. Like, I'm for real. But nah, disrespect, 100% number one. If you can't respect me, there's no point of us having a relationship. Period. There's no point of us having a friendship. None of that. But like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's number one. But I don't know, dirtiness. I feel like dirtiness is close, though. Like, I don't know how y'all could live like that. Like, I don't want to be cleaning up after somebody 24/7. Like, that is, yo, I get mean and angry, bro. Like, don't do that. Don't leave the spaghetti. Don't leave the spaghetti on the
the thing with me though, the thing with me though, when it comes to the really dirtiness, wasn't as high as for me, because you know, see that because we was in the house. We grew up in a house with
washing walls
with a mom's that was she had us washing walls and stuff when we was younger. So cleaning like on a Sunday morning for me or a Saturday, that kind of remind me of childhood a little bit. So I kind of like it. So that's why it wasn't so high for me, because not that my wife is dirty. My wife is the cleanest in the house. I'm the messy one. Trust me. I know.
That's a fact.
Oh,
we know
yeah.
I'm the messy one.
There's no one disagree. There's no one disagreeing with you on that.
That's why
one.
you see on her list, she had dirty up close to the front. You know what I mean? But I cleaning, I don't mind doing that. I clean the whole house. Just don't silence treat me. Don't do the silent treatment. And I don't want to argue. I can't do arguing, man. I can't. That joint mess with my anxiety and everything. I can't do arguing.
This is where the personalities kick in. Steve, what's your list? Go ahead.
Yeah, either.
Oh, my list, man. Hold on. What we got? Disrespect is number one. I don't disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. Dirtiness. Dirtiness is second for me. I like everything organized and clean, and it'll completely throw me into a bad mood if things are not in place.
You true, because you used to clean our room. I remember.
Yeah. I can't even function if things are not organized. I don't have to be like perfect, but it's gotta be. I wouldn't say all that, no doubt. I mean, I felt like it at times. I ain't even gonna hold you. What I say? I said disrespect 1, dirtiness 2, silent treatment, man. I don't like that. No. I don't like it at all. I can't be in a house with someone and we're not talking, unless we're watching a movie or something like that. But I know if there's tension and you're not talking to me, it drives me crazy, because I need to know. I need to know what's up. I need to know what I did wrong or what's going on. I like to talk things out.
Personality.
And then lack of motivation, for sure. And arguing, I mean, little healthy debate. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as we ain't getting disrespectful. And I say that'd be mine.
Okay, so that's a fair list.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
I respect y'all list, man. I really do. I really do. And I agree with y'all. Like, if I had to pick y'all list, I would have made it the same way y'all made it for y'all.
Yeah. No, I get it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so listen, we're gonna move on though, because we got other stuff. We got stuff to talk about. We still talking. Now listen.
Hold on, we got somebody say, I'm gonna say what I have to say, so we may argue.
And again, personalities, Nikki, I rock with you, I love you, but I know 100% you gonna say what you want to say. Whatever's on your mind, you're gonna say that, and the dude gonna have to eat that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the females like that. I couldn't imagine. Shout out to my sister Tikwa, man, because I couldn't imagine being with somebody like her, because she just says whatever's on her mind, and that'll drive me crazy. Always. Have some filter.
Always.
And we gonna have Tikwa on the show.
I ran into Tikwa in a supermarket, and she said, "Bring me on a show so I could jazz it up." I'm like, "Yo, come on, man. What that mean? That mean now we got to be careful." You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean jazz it up?
Speaking of coming on the show, we threw the link on there. Click on the link.
If y'all want to click that link, and y'all want to be a fourth person,
and we gotta look. Make sure we looking in the back in the.
There might be somebody down there.
There might be somebody in there.
All right, but listen, we gonna keep going though. What quality in a relationship is non-negotiable? You need it. or we can't even be together. You need it.
Corey,
You know
I
what
say take it away, Corey. What you
Me?
got?
Take it away?
Yeah, take it away.
What quality in a relationship is non-negotiable?
This one's easy for me.
It is. I don't know because there's a lot of things I could choose that I need. What
Fran said
non-negotiable
commitment.
relationship?
That's a
I
good
can't
one.
go right now. Somebody got to go. I can't go.
I got you.
You got,
I got
okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah. I'll go first because I feel like this was literally I thought it was gonna be a hard question for me, but I feel like it's easy. For me, it is love, bro. And you have to. When I say love, you're loving people. You love other people more than you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you care about other people and you show your heart and you show that vulnerability, that is one of the most attractive things I could find in a female, and people in general. When you love somebody like that, like, yo, I'll give you the world, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that in any relationship. When my brothers, like Caesar, if I need to call Caesar at 3 o'clock in the morning, I know he's gonna be there. If I need to call Corey at 3 o'clock in the morning, I know they're gonna be there. Like that quality in a relationship is a non-negotiable, because you hit me up, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I feel like love trumps all things, because when we in fights, when you get in anything, when you have quarrels, we have any of those things, like, yo, I know this dude love me, I know this girl loves me, and that is a non-negotiable. Love is trumps all things. And God is love.
Yo, T, I normally would try to chime in, but you nailed that though. And I think you getting most people in the comments saying love, unconditional love, heart. You nailed that one.
Yeah, that was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we love you too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get up here and be crying or nothing, but you know what I mean? But
I mean, if you want to drop a tear, you want to drop a tear.
I'm gonna just take myself off the screen, and then I'm gonna come back. But I think I'm ready though now.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Terrence choose love, so I ain't gonna choose love because I'll be copying. Respect for me, because I look at respect is my love language. It is. If you respect me, I don't need no gifts. I don't need none of that. Respect lets me know you love me. You know what I'm saying? So that's my love language. That's a lot of men's love language. We don't need gifts. We don't even really need a lot of super crazy affection sometimes. When you feel respected, you feel loved as a man. As a man, I think respect is a quality that's non-negotiable. If I don't got the respect, if I ain't respected, then I don't feel love, and we ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. So respect is mine. Terrence's love, mine is respect, because respect is my love language. So
what you got?
yeah, don't bite, Caesar. Pick your own. Don't bite.
Y'all left me with nothing to say but feet. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Let's elaborate on that, Caesar. What's going on? What's going on? You like toes?
My son said feet.
You had a toe fetish?
Like toes. That's
you like toes.
Like the toes. You're like, yeah, I ain't never seen Boomerang when he lifted up the sheet.
Yo, my boy is wilding.
Non-negotiable. No, I'm joking. I'm just messing with y'all.
No, you not. He's not.
He like the dogs.
Yo, see, you sucking toes, bro?
He said he likes the dog.
Yo, she said like. People said like, yo, hey, you got that's the moment. this is the moment.
Said, you know what's crazy? Because you fronting right now. You laughing talking about, nah, I'm playing.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Why you got toes out of everything? That was in your mind. You was gonna say that first.
Nah, y'all took all the good ones, man.
So tell us, what is it about the toe? Let's talk about it. What is it about them toes?
Yeah,
you need.
I mean,
is it the polish on the nails?
It's the whole thing, you know what I mean? The polish on the nail, the way it looks, you know.
So what you doing with that toe?
You massage it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you ain't.
Nah, I ain't looking no sauce off of it. This ain't
front, man.
This ain't that kind of movie.
Oh, you ain't. Don't be a minister.
I ain't. Yeah.
Don't be a minister. You putting the hot sauce on the joint.
Hot sauce with the bunion.
Oh, no corn. Yeah, you can't suck a corn. That's crazy. That's crazy. That joint on the corner. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just messing. But
right, you know what I'm saying?
Now, yeah, had some good ones.
Nicola said you talked about Boomerang last time too, man. That's your movie, man.
He big on it. That's how you know the toes are serious.
The toes, that was a serious thing for you. But Okay,
See, even
best
you know what I'm
foot,
saying?
okay.
You know what I
Okay, but-
mean?
Okay,
all
you know,
right.
friend, know what's
All
up.
right, you know, Frank gonna protect them. She ain't gonna
Yo,
talk about those other times.
let me tell you a quick story real quick.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm at the crib and I'm at Caesar's crib, right? I think I don't know if we was about to watch a movie or something. It was one of the late nights. I'm still at the crib, whatever. I actually know what it was. I was over there. This is when we was in between buying our houses, like before I got into this house. Like I had a little transition period where I had to move into Caesar's house, right? So we there for like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that. And we watching a movie, and then all the kids asleep. You know, we downstairs, we on the couch, and you know, Caesar take Fran feet. You know, he start cracking her toes, yo. And I'm like, yo, the son is bugging out because if you know me, I'm not a toe person at all. Like, don't put your feet on me. I don't want to see your feet. Don't touch me with them. Don't try to put them under me for warmth. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So
You don't rub feet.
nah, I don't rub feet, bro. I'll pay somebody else to do that for you. Like if you need that, I'm not the person. If you got socks on, I go ahead, warm up under me, but don't put your bare feet on my bare skin. Don't do that.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
you tripping, man.
Yo,
Look,
I understand. Yo, when you started cracking her toes, I was like,
yo,
my
they be
eyes
saying-
was like, yo, he's and you really want it. And I was like, yo, that's
Yeah.
love. That is love because for me, I ain't doing that, bro. I don't care
Nah,
how much
yeah.
I love you, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, Nicola said that you got to get foot massages, Terrence. You got to
I
do
hear
it,
you.
man.
I hear you.
You got to do it.
I
You got
hear
to, you know
you.
what I'm saying?
You know, and I got looked at as a real. I'm gonna throw myself out there. I got looked at as a real non-loving dude because when Michelle was pregnant, I wouldn't rub her feet. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? I
Dang.
know.
Yeah,
That was one. That's
pregnant,
one of my.
Caesar. You heard him, Caesar?
That's one
He
of my
said
qualities.
Pregnant.
I know she was
Pregnant.
pregnant, and she was like,
Feet
"Yo, my
hurting.
feet hurt. My feet hurt." And I'm like, "Yo, I'll take you to the masseuse. Like, I'll pay for everything. Like,
So
I'm
you
not.
don't like, you know what I mean?
I can't do it. I don't know what's something. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. And everybody loving them. Everybody love them. I understand. I get it.
That's
I really do.
crazy.
I don't know what it is. It's something about feet. I can't do it, bro.
Caesar, he ain't have to say that though.
Remember, your
Word.
non-negotiable is love, and foot massages is a sign of love.
Sign
No
of
doubt.
love.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt,
Terrence said,
Shamar.
I ain't
feel you.
touching the dogs.
I can't.
I ain't doing
Listen, I don't care if you pregnant or not. You hurt. I don't care.
You ain't have to put the fact that she was pregnant. You gotta listen. As a writer, as myself, certain parts you gotta leave out. You ain't supposed to leave out that part, man.
Nah,
That's it, but
this is we this is a transparency podcast, right? We here we speak the truth.
You right.
You know what I'm
But we
saying?
gonna
I'm
need
throwing
it
out
for
the
the view.
I
We gonna
understand.
definitely
Like
need
I don't
that-
want people to
that's
think
gonna be
here I'm
on.
perfect. Like I'm not perfect at all. By
You
all
right.
means. By all means.
You're right.
But
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
so
don't do
Caesar,
that.
so wait, Caesar, is yours really still feet or what we doing?
Nah. I ain't gonna say feet.
I mean, you could go with loyalty. You could go with commitment.
Nah,
You got a bunch of stuff. You gonna pick feet, bro?
you like the toes, man.
You know what I'm saying? The
toes.
toes
Like
is
those
important.
toes, kid.
Nah. If y'all went with what we got respect and love. I'm
Yup.
gonna go. I'll go with loyalty. Loyalty is important. I gotta be able to trust.
And don't just pick that because we picked it. Like, I mean,
Nah.
that's your real one.
Loyalty.
Because if love
Yeah,
is
that's my
yours,
real one.
love, you choose what Terrence did.
Nah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying, I mean, love will be the top, but all right, I'm gonna just go with T. Love is the top for me. You gotta.
Let me ask y'all something though, because I picked respect because respect is my love language, right?
Mhm.
What is love to you?
Or what is your love?
What is your love language?
What
Right.
is your love language?
Yeah.
Mine is
Yeah, what's your
respect.
love language? Okay.
Mine is respect.
mi-
You don't gotta
mine's
give me
is
no
app-
gifts. You respect me, that's a gift.
Well,
I respect
let's can we identify what the 5 love languages are?
Yeah. Hold on, I got you right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. See, search that up. While I show y'all the merch store, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go to cratekidspodcast.com, get y'all some hats, get y'all some shirts, get y'all a bag, get y'all a
Support the
mug.
movement.
You know what I'm saying? We got our own stuff. We ain't just having y'all go to the Crate Kids, you know what I'm saying, store, and we ain't wearing the stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got the mugs here, they got the shirts. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go to cratekidspodcast.com and pick out some stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so
we got the 5 love languages right here. So it's the words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
how respect ain't on there?
I mean,
I don't believe this. Who wrote this? I don't believe it.
Nah, but it's from
Gary
it's from a book.
Gary Chapman.
Who's that? Who's Gary?
He's a dope author, man.
Yeah, it's a dope book.
If you ain't read it, go get that book. I'm big
Five
into
Love Languages. It's fire.
Yeah, that's a book. Corey, you would love that book, man. You should. I don't know if you read it.
But I'm surprised that respect. Most men love language is respect, though. Most men.
I think that comes with the words of affirmation.
Yeah.
See, the Google. What's a man's love language? See what comes up. I want to see what I'm interested in seeing.
If y'all didn't know by now, Caesar is our tech guy. He the one that get us all.
Yeah, he does the research. We all play a part.
Our tech guy.
You know what I'm saying?
We all play a part. So if you had to pick between these 5, Corey.
If I had to pick between these 5, I don't need gifts, even though I am spoiled. I even up front, I'm spoiled, but I don't need gifts. I quality time, maybe quality time, but that goes right into physical touch. I need both of those. You know what I mean? So I guess you do 5 and 4, just put them together. I need that too. I don't need no gifts though. I'm good with gifts. And acts of service, I'm all right.
No, but if I think I don't quote me if I'm wrong, C's. I think that men's number 1 love language usually is physical touch. Usually.
Nah, actually, I found it. Corey was right. So respect is love to men.
Exactly.
What a woman may think is respect is not what a man thinks. Respect is connected to a man's love language.
I told y'all.
If you had to attribute that
love language, huh?
If you had to attribute that to one of the 5 love languages, where would respect fall into that?
Respect would be more.
I think respect covers a lot of it, right? Acts of service, you respect the person.
Nah, I think when I look at respect is that respect is it's just respecting what if we have in a situation, hear me out, respect me, right? And I'm not saying that I only want respect and I don't give it, because I'm a very respectful person. I give all respect, but hear me out, respect my opinions, respect my choices, respect how I feel about something. At the same time, like how you speak, to a man. Men could get belittled and felt less than very fast by a woman. They can, because it just depends on how a woman says certain things. Women is crazy powerful. Women is the most powerful people on earth is women. I'm telling you, because a woman can tell a man, you can have your whole style, right, on how you think you look good, and your wife could walk in the room and be like, why you got on that shirt though? You would change your whole outfit. Your whole outfit be like, I'm gonna wear something different, because that's how powerful a woman is. But a woman can also has the power to build you up, have a power to tear you down too. So I think when I say respect is that just be mindful of that power when we're speaking and when we're how you treat that man, because that's how powerful a woman is. She could do one little thing that can just straight make him feel like nothing. So respect is a big deal.
Nah, that's good. Not to cut you off, but before we jump on, we got a couple of people chiming in right now. So we got words of affirmation.
Yeah.
We got physical touch, affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time.
She chose all of them.
We got physical touch.
Yeah.
We got words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
Right.
We got acts of service, physical touch, quality time, gift giving, and words.
Yeah.
Oh, she put them in the order.
Yeah.
I guess words of affirmation would probably fall under the respect thing for me too.
Yeah, I think that's what the most. If you had to put respect in there, I think words of affirmation would be on there.
we got gifts, we got quality time. It definitely was a solid book.
And they got it. They got a bunch of them, man. They got 5 love languages for like teenagers, for men, for women, for kids. Like they got it for everybody. So
y'all never told y'all love language though.
Oh, we getting there. We getting there. We getting there.
Right, Steve. What other comments we got?
Now we got
there's a test to take. to know your love language. Yeah, that's in the book too. So it definitely, because you might not know. You might think it's one thing, and then you do it, and you be like, "Yo, that's not what
I
it
know
is."
mine is respect, 100%. I know it. I always knew it.
Go ahead, T. Keep reading.
Physical touch and quality time. Shout out to Asia. And Fran says Corey nailed it. Per Google, men, especially those 45 and over, are much more likely than women to name physical touch as the top way they prefer to receive love. Respect is it, man. Joe Thunder said connected is the actual love language. Connected. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the
Shamo
quiz.
Green. Okay, that's the quiz up there. Nikki says, when I hear respect, I hear honor. I think acts of service because it's a service heart.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. I love it. It said nothing like a hug. I could be washing dishes and my husband come from behind me and hug me. And I'm like, dishes are on pause. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Nicole said quality time is her.
Quality time. Nicola like
Yeah.
taking vacations, all of that. She like all
Yeah.
that. Restaurants,
Yeah.
going out, we do that.
Nikki says the act of servicing is respect. The act of servicing and respect is the act of uplifting. Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. Jada said, but couldn't that fall on the words of affirmation? What do you
Respect?
mean?
Yeah, I
Respect?
think so.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
respect is word
I agree with
for it,
that.
yeah.
Now I was answering the question about what the love languages
my fault.
were. Now you good. You good. Oh, that's when I was given the 5 languages. Those aren't mine. Okay. So what are yours?
Wait.
Mine
Monica's
is
trying to
food.
eat. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Yo, listen,
that's
that is a love language.
but that goes under gifts, isn't it? That's food is a gift, man.
Food is
If you go and
absolutely
you
a
think
gift, man.
and you
You
think
come
it,
home
you
with
think
some
of somebody,
Jamaican
you come.
food or something like that, you like, yo, word.
Yeah, I was thinking about your favorite meal. This is it.
Like Nicola used to bring me, food might be my second. I ain't even gonna front. Because one time Nicola was doing some business out in Philadelphia. She brought me back a Philly cheesesteak. I ain't even gonna front, son. I love her for that.
No doubt. No doubt. So
listen, that was a good segment right there.
Shamo said mine is gifts, then acts of service / kindness. Hold on. So Kalia said,
all right.
physical touch, rub my booty. Okay. All right,
Right.
Jada said I need to be touched on. If my dude walks by me and doesn't touch my peach or something, I'm gonna be sad. You know what? It's hard to resist touching the peach, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's an easy one for me, you know what I'm saying?
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
rub
I'm
the
saying?
peach, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
So T, what's your love language?
So my love language, for my number one, honestly, it's probably gifts. I think that
That's
I think
surprising.
it goes back to, for me, I didn't have a lot growing up. So like when you think about me and you give me something and it's personal to me, it don't gotta be I'm not saying I need like a Louis Vuitton bag or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it could be something that's small. Pause. How's that pause?
Why you want a pocketbook?
I ain't say a pocketbook for. I said a bag. I'm a duffel bag boy. You heard?
Nicola, come get Terrence, man. He talking about Nicola got a Louis. You got a Louis if you want to borrow one. Terrence.
Nah, I ain't saying no purse, bro. That's Louis bag luggage. You know what I'm saying?
Out of all things you
I could be a duffel bag boy. I don't know. I don't know why that popped in my mind first. So all right, you could pause it, but that wasn't a pause moment.
Terrence wanted a pocketbook.
You reaching. I didn't say a pocketbook. No, whatever. I'm done.
Crazy.
Nah.
Oh, they owe you, Terrence. They owe you, not a bag.
Nah. Here we go. No doubt, sorry. No doubt.
Coach bag.
That's crazy.
All right, let's get serious.
All right, so I don't need you to buy me a pair of Jordans.
Okay,
how about that?
Right.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, just man it up a little bit. Just man it up a little bit.
I'm a sneaker.
A man pouch.
He meant a man pouch. Oh, dang, that's gonna. I'm about to go viral, huh? You go get yours.
Yo, son, they on you right now. My man was bad serious too. Yo, hold on. They still talking. See that? Not Jordan's, a man bag. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Yo, Sid, how you was so sentimental and right in the middle of that? He's like, yo, you don't gotta buy me
they
no
coming
Louis
for me
Vuitton
right now,
bag.
bro.
What you want that
That's
for?
crazy.
Come on, man. Why you want
That's
that?
crazy.
Oh.
I picture.
That is crazy.
Yo, y'all lucky I ain't insecure about this stuff, man. You're gonna have me here
Yo,
kill
son, that's
myself.
mad
That's
funny.
crazy.
Let's get to your Louis. Yo, they about to do a GoFundMe for you. That's crazy.
Yo,
They about to do it, yo.
yo, I ain't gonna
Oh,
hold
man,
you.
I can't
That
breathe.
shit in the sharp comment. That shit in the sharp
Yo,
comment is
son,
crazy.
they said
Oh,
Club
Club
Shay
Tay Tay.
Club
Club
Tay
Tay
Tay.
Tay. Yo, get me off of this. Get me off of this.
Yo, son. Oh, man. Oh, my. Yo, son.
Oh,
Terrence threw it all off,
yo,
man.
they might have started GoFundMe after the show.
Instead of
my God.
GoFundMe for you, they went
Oh.
crazy on you just now. They said Club
Oh
Tay
my
Tay.
God, that's crazy.
Yo, T, you getting
Yo.
hashtagged and everything, bro.
Yo, son.
Hey. Oh,
Terrence was mad serious and asked for a Louis bag.
Oh,
Nigga,
that's crazy.
Yo, go ahead,
That's
Terrence.
crazy.
They on you right now.
No, I'm done. I'm
Oh
done.
my God.
I don't even want to talk no
Oh.
more. Somebody else talk.
Now
No, we ain't doing 2 steps to the 12. We're not doing that. we going too far now. We going too far now.
Yo,
We
see
going
that
too
though.
far now.
You see that? How my man start off like mad sentimental, like you don't gotta buy me no Louis bag or nothing. Like, why you want that? Come on, man.
Yo, go ahead. You started it though, because you would have just let him keep going. It would have been fine.
You come Corey and let me rock. But I don't even gonna hold you because I know I would have did it. Especially if Caesar would have did that or
It's
Corey
like
would have
all
done
the things in the
I
world to
definitely
ask
would've
for.
did
My man asked for a pocketbook.
I definitely didn't say pocketbook.
I
Oh,
don't know.
definitely
It's
didn't
a
say
personal pocketbook. I don't know, man. You
No.
out.
Oh,
Anyway,
yo,
Oh, man.
I think on
Anyway,
that,
That
man.
was good.
I don't even know where we at, but I guess we just gonna
I
have
think
to
on that,
move
we
on
know
to
what?
the
just
next.
wrap.
Well, we gonna wrap it. You know what? Caesar, what you want to do? You wanna wrap it?
I think on that note, man, we just gotta wrap it, man. This is
Listen,
you
we
ain't
wanna
gonna get no
thank-
better.
we want to thank everybody, you know what I mean, for tuning in tonight. You know what I'm saying? For this, you know what I'm saying? We had a different format tonight. We glad y'all appreciated the new format. We was talking about some real grown-up stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody chiming in. It was a dope show. But listen, you know, make sure that you guys check the merch store, craigkidspodcast.com. Go there, buy some hats, t-shirts, whatever like that. We be, you know, making new designs every couple of days. We're gonna upload some new stuff. So make sure y'all chime in and
Go cop that mug.
to the store. Yeah, that mug. Yeah, the mug. I got the mug right here too. I got it
Yeah, that-
myself. And
the
we got
mug is
the
dope.
black one too with the little kids on it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check it out. But this was a real fun show. It was real good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Terrence. Terrence, you really, you know what I mean? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're your brothers.
Oh, man.
And I think Nicola got the connections to get a Louis bag. And we're gonna get that Louis bag. Caesar, we're gonna do it, Caesar.
Yo,
Let's
I
get
say,
him.
I say,
I don't
we
want
gonna get
no
you that
Louis-
Louis bag.
I don't want no
over the
Louis
body
bag,
joint,
bro. Don't
Terrence?
do it.
You want the
Don't do
over
it.
the
I don't-
body joint?
I don't want no Louis bag.
You
I don't want no Louis bag,
You don't
bro.
want the over the body one?
Nah, we good.
Crazy. My
You
man asked
good.
for a pocketbook.
No.
But listen. Yeah.
Yo,
look,
if you get me a merch, I rock the merch. Cause just out of
That's
love,
wild,
because
crazy.
I know you care. I know you care about me in that magnitude. I love y'all. If you get me a merch, I'm gonna rock it. Whatever.
listen. Caesar, you got anything? Any closing remarks? Because Terrence, you know what I mean?
I mean, you can't beat what
Wow,
Terrence just
Nicola,
said.
that's crazy.
But for sure, you know, check us out on YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. We now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Check us out, support
Okay.
us, like, subscribe, and follow.
Word. Make sure you
Word.
check that
Yo,
YouTube channel. Guys, Terrence.
Yo, I just want to say I love each and every one of y'all, man. We thank you for chiming in and tuning in with us. Yo, if you really want to come on the live, we're gonna throw the link up. That's probably maybe something we do every week, man. We'll throw the link up. Come on there, chat with us, man. Have a good time. We'll get some laughs in. Y'all might be the next person we laughing at. So
You know what I'm saying?
come on there.
You know-
Like it's all love.
y'all don't gotta look all crazy presentable. 'Cause I know a lot of people don't come on a live because they don't care how they look. It ain't even about the look. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? I got gray
Shout
hair
out
up
to
under my hat. I ain't gonna show y'all, but I got it.
Yeah, just throw a hat on, man. It's all love. It's
You know what I'm
all
saying?
love.
But we gonna
Let's have
end
a
it
good
like
time.
that, yo, as we always do. Crate Kids forever.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Crate Kids.
Yeah.
This is brotherhood. This is my brother from another hood. Different color skin, same color blood.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Crate Kids podcast channel.